Oi, oi, Savaloi! Welcome to Talk Crypto, guys. Hope you're doing well. It's a lovely grim day today in Blighty. I can't say it's. I'm enjoying it at the moment. I'm looking forward to seeing when this summer or spring is actually going to start. So it's very grim, as you can see from me wearing my coat. So listen, guys. First of all, quick catch up on the $1 a day Bitcoin challenge. I got my sats today. It was 1,813. I'll talk a bit more about the Bitcoin DCA challenge I'm doing at the end of the video, just to share with you about just a quick one on the amount of sats that I accumulated. And I'll share with you a bit more why I'm doing it and the story behind it at the end. It was just a quick video, really, just to sort of talk. I've done a couple of videos talking about Cardano, ADA, however you want to pronounce it. And I want to get back on the Bitcoin train. So really, it was just a quick one, really talking about the negativity suddenly that's emerging. Prices drop, it's like everyone's, the world's ending. I mean, it's so ridiculous when we watch these videos and we're so, clinging on to every little bit of news and desperate to hear, I guess, anything and see what's happening in the market. It's almost, everyone sort of zooms in so much that they sort of forget to actually step back and take a look at the bigger picture. I mean, it's just ridiculous that everyone's sort of panicking. You've seen these thumbnails, which are, obviously clickbaity. We've got to play that game. I get it with, being doing YouTube videos and stuff like that. Because ultimately, you guys won't click on it if we don't. So, I would say I'm at the top of my game, but hey, we'll get there. We'll keep building. It's all about small Acons, as they say. Go back to the $1 a day challenge again. Small Acons. So really, just if you feel that sentiment of oh no, I just implore you just hey, listen, relax. You're in this space. You've discovered it. You're dipping your toe into crypto, and you're one of the very few fortunate ones. Crypto is hugely volatile, and there's huge benefits to that, and that's the volatility means the gains are so much more incredible. But with volatility comes those downward moments as well, and you've just got to be calm and relaxed and not get caught in the hype and realise that this is just what Bitcoin does. I mean, really, if you zoom out, probably for the last month or so, we've been in a range of between 61 and 72. Sorry for the awful squeaky. Oh, this is my old Mini. I love it, and everything's just old and squeaky windscreen wipers. But for those of you who are into your cars, you might know it's an R53 Cooper S. One of the last superchargers before they went turbo, and is it R53? I think it's the R53. And anyway, I'll digress. But I do like my cars, and this is my fun little go-kart, basically. Anyway, digressing. So just getting back to the situation is just don't panic, don't worry, just relax. Bitcoin does these big moves, and it's designed to, shake out the weak hands. So don't be, a weak hand. Just relax. We're literally we haven't even hit the halving. We're literally 4 or 5 days, which is exciting, isn't it? From the halving, however you want to pronounce it. I'm not sure if it's halvening or halving. I know different people have different sort of thoughts on it. Either way, you know what I'm talking about. So that's really exciting, and and again, I'm not necessarily even expecting massive, suddenly things change massively, on the date of the halving. It's it will do its thing when it's ready to do its thing, and you've just got to be there ready to just have your plan in place, have your strategy in place, whatever that is, or just enjoy the ride and enjoy that bullishness, and and just enjoy it. Ultimately, you've got to decide, what you're in it here for. If it's for, for short-term gains, that's fine. What's your plan? Make a plan and execute on it. Are you here for the next 15, 20 years? You're just on the hodl. Well, really, it's irrelevant to what Bitcoin does, now, next week, 2 months, a year, 2 years. If you're a long-term hodler, it makes no difference because the future's going to be bright. So I think, it's unfortunately, it's probably a lot of those guys who have a short-term mentality, who are a little bit maybe a gambling mentality, and are just like, just trying to hustle and trying to make a quick buck, short-term views. Fine, I get it, we can, but I'll just say, look, if you're going to follow me, I would say, look, follow me because you have a long-term horizon, because you have a long-term perspective, and like I said, don't panic. So that was really it. Just a quick one. In terms of my $1 a day Bitcoin challenge, for those of you who haven't seen the videos, this is just something to encourage. The whole point of me doing these videos, guys, is a way for me to encourage, and I've said this before, people, you start off, when you get into Bitcoin, you start off maybe sort of, for me, I just did it, under the radar, didn't talk to anybody about it, other than my mate, who, we sort of helped each other on that first sort of initial journey, by supporting each other and bouncing ideas and all the rest of it. And when, and then, but other than that, I sort of very much kept it to myself. And then I think as I became more confident in my conviction, I started suggesting it to family and a few friends, and inevitably, people go, yeah, you talk a load of rubbish, whatever, not listening, don't take any action, or are interested in, and and do start to take action. So a sort of whole realm of opinions on it when you start talking about it. So I start, rather than trying to sort of, I've gone past the stage of realizing that if you try and talk to anybody and tell them to do something, they'll do what they want to do, and people have got to discover it for themselves and walk that path. You can, as they say, you can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink it. So to a certain extent, I don't really push it down in my friends or family's throats, and I just say, if they ask about it, I'll tell them. But the videos are really a way for me to hopefully help them if they eventually see these videos, and help you guys to go, okay, yeah, you know what, I've heard it a few times, I've started doing my own research, and these videos are really just for early adopters, basically. That's how I would position this channel, is really to help people who are new to the crypto space. And I don't pretend to be some sort of expert in the crypto space. I've just been in it since 2020, and that's it. I'm in the tech sector now. I was in financial services, yeah, hopefully I've got something to sort of share with you guys. So the whole point of the $1 a day Bitcoin challenge is a way for people to start thinking about their wealth in terms of sats, in terms of Bitcoin accumulation. And again, for those of you who don't know what a sat is, it's a small denomination of a Bitcoin, basically. So it's, the point being is, if you're new to Bitcoin, if you're not sure about it, if you want to dip your toe into it, a good way to do it is just to do very small amounts on a regular basis, and just start testing, to start having some skin in the game. Because I think until you do have skin in the game, it's very easy to sit on the sidelines, think about it, procrastinate, not actually do anything. So hopefully with a $1 a day, it's not, hopefully most people can afford it. Obviously I appreciate not everybody can, but it's hopefully a way to sort of demonstrate that over time. And the idea of doing this $1 a day challenge is to do it over the next 10 years roughly, to see how much, and document how much of an impact that would be over that period of time. We may find it's significant. We might find it's not significant. We just don't know, and that's the fun part, I guess, to a certain extent. So I'm not going to be documenting every single day. I don't do videos every single day, but whenever I do, but I do the $1 DCA every day, and when I do a video, I'll let you guys know exactly how many sats I got. But it's going to be interesting to see over time. And again, it's about zooming out, guys. It really is about zooming out. It's about seeing over time, what does that look like? Because I'm trying to encourage you not to have short-term perspectives, not to get caught up in the hype. Sometimes you just got to tune out and, just turn the phone off, turn the YouTube off, and just enjoy life, enjoy being in the moment, enjoy your family, doing things that you enjoy doing, and all the rest of it. So we'll see what happens over Bitcoin over the long term. I am of the opinion that it's going to be mind-blowing. I think Bitcoin is going to melt people's brains. I don't think even people who are in the space really appreciate how mind-melting this whole new asset class is. I think, as Raoul Pal once put it, it's like an alien species that's like just an alien asset class that you can't sort of fathom. He showed a really interesting graph where you had all the sort of investment vehicle, property, S&P 500, whatever, and they were all sort of clustered. But I'll do it in the camera because I know I'm not on a wide angle. All clustered down in this corner, and then just white space, white space, white space, white space, white space. And over here there was Bitcoin. Just a whole nother animal, whole nother beast. And I think we just as humans, we probably can't get our heads around it. And that's why we have such short-term sort of perspectives. So hopefully this $1 a day challenge may encourage you to, do what you're doing with whatever you're doing. And then maybe, why not just do $1 a day and see, okay, let's just see what happens if, but maybe Ben's got, something, maybe there's something there with what he's saying, and let's see what happens. Either way, whatever happens, at least we're accumulating sats, at least every month. And this is something, again, that Simon Dixon talks about. Again, I'd encourage you to check him out on YouTube. He talks about thinking about your wealth in terms of Bitcoin and sats, and thinking about, how every month you can accumulate more throughout all the cycles, whether it's up, down, sideways, whatever the market's doing. Every month, try to be a little bit richer in terms of Bitcoin. Every month, just try and accumulate. And you might have a pot for doing that, and you might have a pot for, for selling at some point, and you might have another pot for whatever. It's thinking strategically about how you do it. So just think about that. And that's really sort of sharing a little bit about why I'm doing it, what it's about, hopefully sharing, why it might be a good idea. But other than that, listen, guys, that was supposed to be just a short video. I think we're in about 13 minutes. Really appreciate it. Give us a like, subscribe, do all those amazing things, and I'll look forward to catching up with you soon. Take care.